When we talk about transportation in St. Louis, we tend to focus on driving. But tonight on Ford, we're looking at other ways to get around. Throughout the region, we're seeing miles and miles of new cycling and pedestrian paths being built, with several opening up this spring and summer. Most recently, the Brickline Greenway has opened up a section that runs through Midtown St. Louis. Eventually, that project will connect Forest Park to the Gateway Arch. In fact, I'm riding on that new path right now. But even if you've never biked to work, this kind of infrastructure can actually reshape where people live in the city and how they travel between neighborhoods. A daily commute.
It's been a wonderful day to bike around.
Is about more than transportation for Beth Kloss.
For me, I work a pretty high-stress job at the hospital, so getting to ride my bike to and from work each day is the perfect way to kind of get warmed up physically, and then to ride home each night gives me some time to decompress from all of the stress.
And now a new addition to her route is taking shape. A new 1.8-mile bike and pedestrian path that replaced traffic lanes in neighborhoods along the Missouri Botanical Garden and Tower Grove Park.
They didn't really take away that much parking along Tower Grove Avenue. There's still places to park. There's still plenty of places to get to the Botanical Gardens or go to the farmer's market at Tower Grove if you wanted to drive.
Happy to see any sort of upgrades to the city, especially for those of us that love to walk and bike and enjoy the outdoors.
Are you on your feet a lot?
And when it comes to foot traffic for business.
Yeah, it's definitely not a narrow fit.
Shops like Running Niche see opportunities as the neighborhood becomes more walkable and accessible outside of a car.
From a personal perspective, I think it's really neat. I think it's so cool to see the city improving itself. And then from a business perspective, I know we've been excited for this for a long time, kind of known it was in the works for years. When we actually moved to this location, we knew this was going to eventually be right in front of the store. Which is definitely very cool because obviously a lot of our customers are runners, and then cyclists as well. Not so much people coming in to get shoes, but people coming in to get nutrition. We get a lot of cyclists.
In fact, they've already been using the trail.
For our group runs, it's made a huge difference because our group run goes down to Tower Grove and right down Tower Grove Avenue, and used to be a little bit, you hope people don't trip on the run, and now I don't think we have to worry about that anymore.
The connector is one of several major bike and pedestrian projects happening in St. Louis. The city has been expanding its bicycle access with a network that now spans more than 190 miles. And just this month, a section of the new Brickline Greenway just opened up in Midtown.
Before, it was basically a very basic sidewalk and a very wide road, and so we've really reimagined Market Street to work for everybody.
And McClue's works with Great Rivers Greenway, which built the new path as part of its rapidly expanding network of trails around the region.
And we hope that people get the feel that this is a dynamic place to live and work and play and visit.
This path runs from Harris Stowe to Energizer Park and Union Station downtown. Eventually, it'll connect to several other trails, including the new Tower Grove path.
It's like a nice place for people to just get out and just enjoy the scenery.
Cheryl Osby has been watching it take shape near the university, where the trail also includes tributes to Black history and the residents of the Mill Creek neighborhood, forced out by urban renewal and the construction of the interstate in the 1950s.
It's also a chance to connect to St. Louis history and to the legacies of this place. We've got St. Louis Stars mural here of the Negro Leagues back in the 50s.
The murals are great. You learn history as you're walking. I think that you'll get a lot of foot traffic on it.
In St. Louis, many of these projects have also come with traffic calming measures to help reduce traffic speeds, which advocates like Cindy Menz with TrailNet say benefits drivers too.
Bike lanes serve a purpose in slowing down cars, in making it safer for pedestrians. Also, a bike lane is really a mobility lane. If I was in a wheelchair, I would probably choose to use a protected bike lane over a sidewalk. It's going to be less bumpy. It's a great connection for folks. So there are many uses, and I would just hope people would give it a chance.
Bicycles are becoming more and more popular for commuting and recreation. One advocate group, People for Bikes, found that more than a third of Americans rode one in 2024. And some people are looking for infrastructure like this when they're hunting for a place to live.
We've actually moved into the city because we can go more places on our bike. Normally, to just have lunch with a friend, I would have gotten in my car and driven up there and used a lot of gas, and now I can just hop on my bike and I'm there in about the same amount of time.
Well, it brings like a lot more people to the city.
This is what people want. We've heard from so many people when they're trying to figure out where they want to live. They want somewhere that is walkable, bikeable, where they can get around and have that vibrant, connected feeling in their city.
When we build around people, we tend to attract people.
Alderman Michael Browning's ward includes parts of the new connector, which he sees as a way of boosting businesses and neighborhoods.
It's going to be an incredible asset for the city. Everywhere you see this type of infrastructure in other cities, whether it's the Beltline in Atlanta or the High Line in New York, you see development and economic opportunity pop up all around it. We're going to see housing get built around this trail. We're going to see businesses open around this trail. It's the kind of thing that just attracts investment from people.
Some research agrees. One study looked at possible links between bike networks and property values. They found that in Minneapolis, homes near bike paths went up by around 25%, though that same study found mixed results nationwide.
When we create these types of spaces, it's crazy, but people want to spend time in them, and that's exactly what we're aiming for. Most importantly, it's a connection to our city. It's a way to connect north to south, east to west, and make sure that you can navigate our city by something other than car.
People for Bikes also gave St. Louis a score of 38 out of 100 for its existing network. That score is actually above average in the U.S., a little ahead of KC, but well behind Minneapolis, which scored 72.
Offering the Greenway to reknit everything together lets you make a day of it. You might discover a new sandwich shop that you've never heard of, or pop into a bookstore. It really lets you fall in love with your city and visit things in a different way.
I feel like the more people commuting on their bikes, the less people in their cars, and better for the environment, better for other people even driving.
Claus is excited for the new routes opening up, including a safer way to get downtown.
We love to cheer on the St. Louis City team, the football club, and so we love to get on the Brick Line and ride down to the city stadium down there.
For her, part of moving forward is creating more connections for exploring the city.
It's also wonderful for people who are visiting from out of town and see how committed St. Louis is to great infrastructure for pedestrians and cyclists.